Vice President, Mr. Coşkun İnce, will talk to you about sustainable growth for global education.
Thank you, Başak Akdemir.
Thank you.
Good morning, welcome again. This is a history of a 52 years old educational institution, which is not easy to sustain and establish at the beginning. It started with 2 classrooms as a testing center when it was at the beginning. With the vision, with the vision of and believing in education, in 52 years' time, it became a global education institute. Starting from a little testing center, going up to 6-8 universities around, schools, boarding schools, and ESL schools, and finally we have moved our global education center to London, which is the heart of the globe, I believe, that you can easily access to rest of the world. To differentiate education, you need to think about, you need to consider not only the content but also the team, the workforce, the teachers, the law, the legislations, and everything. So, and the team, you need to structure it very carefully to sustain the quality and the growth. One of the first initiations that we started was in United States. It was 20 years ago, and soon after we have reached out a great achievement around the world. By having all these institutions, we had also considered being unique in the market. So whatever the market we were in, we want to differentiate our services, our education, our quality. For example, in Germany, our university in Germany, at the beginning it was the only university that we were offering education in English. And soon after, the other competitors start offering their courses in English. So that is something that we brought in the market, very new and very competitive. And in 5 years' time, with the experience that we gathered internationally, we reached out the student number to 300, and they are coming from more than 75 countries, which is, I believe, it's a great achievement, great success to be able to reach out that number of students coming from different worlds. This is not something that we invented in Germany. This is something that we have been working for many years. This is a result of our experience. This is the result of our investments in English, in education, and the network that we created. Of course, the quality that we created, we invested in. Another example, the boarding school that we acquired recently, 3 years ago. I cannot judge the Canadian education system, which is highly quality. But it's again something that when we go into a market, a different country, we would like to bring our experience and network, which I think that what describes us. It is not just an ordinary accusation, but it is more investing in education and try to add something, add our values, add our experiences, like we did in Fulford Academy, which we brought our STEM education, which is designed by our university in Istanbul. And the teachers, we were very happy to see Canadian teachers getting trainees at Istanbul for STEM. That's something how we sustain and how we develop the education, how we contribute the quality of education in the world.
So innovation is becoming more and more central in our society, and is directly associated with the possibility of sustainable economic and social development. I would like to give you an example of our higher education institution in the UK, MLA College. So in partnership with the Royal Chartered Institution IMARES, the Institute of Marine Engineering by partnering with a solid and expert institution like the INRS, we have made such an expansion possible. Sustainable growth requires concrete foundations. It requires a modern, sustainable educational vision. It also requires you to go to the correct local and global partners and receive the necessary know-how to further grow your businesses while creating a solid network of competent institutions. Sustainable growth requires understanding each local actor in a global institution. This is why any innovation that is implemented should be transferable to other institutions across the global system. For example, our university in Istanbul, BAU, is very strong in giving online education, undergraduate and graduate education, while our school in Canada is strong in online high school education. As such, BAU Global becomes an institution that can provide online education at all levels throughout the world. In other words, local partners within the institution benefits from each other's knowledge, creating a final global network that is greater than the sum of its parts. Sustainable growth includes failures as well. Sometimes one will fall and will learn from their mistakes and work on creating new and innovative ways to succeed for growth. From our failures, we learn the needs of local and global markets and effects of the dynamics of the social political system of the world. This is a time of lots of excitement for BAU Global. We have lots of exciting developments and our network is continuing to grow. So please come and visit us at our stand at many